Yo, welcome. Welcome. We in here. Yes. Welcome, guys. What's going on in them TikTok streets today? Yes, we on here. Good evening. So listen, I looked at a little bit of things today that I might want to talk about. Not much. Not much, huh? I saw a few things. I saw Elvo in a wig and a dress and drinking as usual. I missed all week between moving and school. Oh, you moving. Moving is stressful, y'all. Moving stress you the hell out. It does. Like I don't need it ain't even no other way to put it. Other than it just stress you the hell out. Happy Wednesday. So damn, what the hell was I gonna say? I was about to say something. I was about to say something. What's to say? Was up at 3 a.m. and somebody's lied. Let's talk about that. What? What? Let me tell y'all something. Listen now. He's supposed to have a job, okay? He's supposed to have a job, right? So and so said they get up at 2 a.m. and get prepared for work. Now, mind you, yesterday they probably had a lot going on. They were probably out later than normal. And they probably definitely got drunk. Okay. They probably definitely got drunk. So you mean to tell me that he had been to sleep and still and got up to go to work? There's no job. There's no job. There couldn't be a job, right? Oh yeah, they was probably tussling. So wait a second. He was in Mr. Lowe's live getting drunk just to fight is crazy. Ain't it? Ain't it? You know, if somebody told me that, if I don't care if it was the person I'm dating, I don't care if it's my husband. I mean, it's even worse if it's your husband or your wife or somebody that you just shacking up with or whatever the case may be. If somebody says that they have to be wasted to deal with you, that's kind of bad, isn't it? That's super bad. Right. Why was he in that live? Does anybody know? Right, Miss Jackson. Why was he in that live? Because typically when he's up at that time of morning, he's on those dating lives. You know what I'm saying? He's on those live dating sites. You know? So why was that going on? Why was that going on? Why was he in those people's live like that? Oh, let's pin that. Talking it about who? Oh, you know what? Wait a second. Is Mr. Lowe like that? Because that was my initial first thought. That was my initial first thought. Why wasn't he in bed at 3 a.m.? Right. Because you know damn well, so and so wouldn't allow that, right? Ain't no way so and so would allow that. I mean, he might snore, but nobody don't snore that much. Who is Mr. Lowe? Somebody tell me who he is. I think I've seen him in my live, or maybe I've seen him in other people's lives. Who is he? Right, right. He's supposed to be working 4 to 4, ain't he? Somebody say let me be in there. He peed in bed. You know what? I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Tells us everything we need to know about their relation. You know what? He posted it. Let's go. Let's go see. What's his name? Mr. Lowe? Is there like anything else other than just Mr. Lowe? Put your gifts on. My gifts ain't on. What? Girl, my gifts ain't on. Is Super Chat on? Hold on. Let me go see what's going on here. Well, damn. Because it says here that the gifts are well, you know what? Thank you, Keisha. I'm trying to figure out. See, I see super thanks, super chat, super stickers. Where the hell are the gifts at? Well, that sucks. I'll figure that out some other time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the gifts are. Because I see everything except gifts. I thought that the super stickers were gifts, but I guess not. Why can't you hype my channel up? What the hell's going on? What have I done? Am I on the wrong? Hold on. Let's go down. Let me stroll a little bit. Let me stroll. Cause why the hell aren't my gifts on? Yeah, so why is Why is so and so up at 3 a.m. and not going to work? How long was he in said live? Hold on. That means he doesn't work then, ain't it? But see, when people ask about said live and whatever else is going on there, it will be said that his hours changed. You know, because the other day, hold on, it says Joe can get gifts, like he said in that live. Someone told him to turn on gifts, and he been getting them. I know. I don't know what I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Cause see, oh, and let me tell y'all about the roster rate live thing real quick while I'm thinking about it. Um, hold on. So we got the hey Nay. Girl, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to wait till I get off of this live and figure out the gift things. Let me see. I went to sleep listening to Mr. Low live. I woke up and heard them talking about was in the live. Then I saw a post later. Oh, sorry, that's where I was going to see Mr. Low's live. Hold on, that's where I was going. Why does it say a backup page? Hmm. Wait, wait. Who's on cousin learning more stuff about him? Oh, okay, Mr. Okay, unfiltered. Gotcha. Gotcha. Um, hold on, I'm missing stuff. I'm missing stuff. I want to know what he said when he found out. He probably, you know what? Rasa is on with cousin on YouTube. Cousin don't talk about Joe no more. What are y'all saying? Y'all know what? Um, so were they on YouTube or TikTok? You know what? I decided that I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to ask any more questions. Um, I didn't want to ask any more questions about him because at the end of the day, that's really what he wants from me. He wants to be able to say that's all I think about or do, but always talking about him. So is this what so is okay, so you said cousin confirmed in a roundabout way that, right? Is this what the people were asking Rasta about? And Rasta said that so and so didn't know. Is that what that's about? Who did who did he get it from? Because I thought he was with that guy for a long time. And then right after that guy at some point, he dated around and then he got with who he's with now. You know what? If that's true, do these people have proof? I don't know. That's why I won't say it out loud. I won't speak on that out loud. I won't say that because I don't want to be the one, you know? You know what? No live today. Here's what I think. One of two things happened. He was a bit embarrassed about his life, about what people were saying, because people was roasting him. I don't like to put that out if it's not true. Same. And you know what? Even if it were true, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. I do this for fun. I don't do this to poke it. Yeah, well, sometimes I do poke the bear, but that's about it. I just, just for a reaction, just for a crash out. But I'm not that vested and that I'm not gonna be out here spreading something that I don't know is the truth. If she knows that's the truth, then that's that. But that status stuff, I'm staying away from that. If I haven't heard it from the horse's mouth, Elva went out and put it out himself, right? He went out and aired himself out. Hey BMJ, he went out and aired himself out, right? And so he gave everybody the opportunity to say whatever it was that they wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that, Nay. I'm not gonna make up that one because I don't like that rumor. That ain't gonna be one that I'm gonna make. I don't want to make that rumor because people. Here's the thing. That's not anything to play with. You understand what I'm saying? Even today, even today's day and time, that's nothing to play with. Here's why. If if people find out that you're applying for a job and you openly have this thing, now it's against the law, it's against the rules, it's against everything that you can't say a person can't work for you or anything like that if they have this thing. But people still feel a bit weird about people. See, BMJ, I don't know how to turn my dang gifts on. What the crap? I think I need to do it here on Neo. But since I'm on StreamYard, I can't do it. Hold on. Since I'm on StreamYard, I can't do it. It's still very much a stigma. Listen, if you went and applied for a job and someone found out you had said thing, they ain't gonna want to deal with you. Because if everybody in the workplace found out, if everybody in the workplace found out, people just don't want to be around that. And it's a nasty thing to think, and it's a nasty way to feel because nobody really wants that. But hold on, let me see if I can let me see if I can turn my possible liability. I think that people don't want to do that. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I was still trying to look at them damn gifts. Why did I just get a notification about your live? Because I was trying to figure out how to do them dang gifts. I don't know. I think I need to do it on the actual. I don't think I could do it on my phone for some reason. I don't know what the hell's going on. Listen, they just gave me back my monetization 2 days ago. Okay. 2 days ago. I had all of this stuff set up before they put me on timeout. It was me. It was me from my phone. Thanks, BMJ. Let me pin that. Make sure y'all hit the like button. He used to get off at 4. It's 2 now. You know what? I don't think he has a job anymore, guys. I don't think he has a job anymore. I really don't. I don't think he has a job anymore because why were you up at 3 a.m.? Had you been up all night? You wonder if they're cutting hours. If they were cutting hours, that could be a possibility. But so and so stated one day that he didn't one minute he said it was getting off at 2, and then the next minute he said it was getting off at 4. Being that, you know, he has to be called on every single break, you would think he knew that he know that. You know, summertime slow with plants. I figured if they were slow, wouldn't the temps be the first to go? Wouldn't the temps be the first to go? That's why they're temps, right? He has to check in with the warden, ain't it? I feel like the temps would be the first to go. So he's probably not still working, guys. He's probably not. I came across a video of Bossy 45 cussing out Peach McIntyre. It says, "Troll, I'm sorry, but this stuff seems off. Why is she so scared to call them out completely? She hopped on panels." You know what? I feel like there's things being held back. 100%. Why? I think that she wants to save the relationship with the other one. Some new stuff. I figured that maybe things were being held back for the possible Tasha K thing, maybe. Here's the type of person I am. I'm gonna tell you how I am. I can't tell you how anybody else is. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. I would have just left it at we're not speaking right now. Left it at that, right? And when that other party went out and said these things about me, I feel like that's a good way to retaliate. But here's how I am. Being that this person is a very hated person and loved person, I'm gonna throw them both in there on this social media stuff. I don't know if I would have put anything damaging out there about said person either. You know, I think I would have just kept my mouth shut. Because here's the thing, most of the things that we heard, we already kind of knew, right? Am I missing something? Most of the things we heard, we already knew, ain't it? I would have definitely come out and told my side of the story when people would have been asking, "Hey, why are you and so and so?" hey, this is how I feel. I feel like X, Y, and Z, and that's that, right? Because I don't think anybody heard anything they really wanted to hear. Did you hear anything you wanted to hear? Did y'all hear anything y'all wanted to hear about said person? Did you? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. There were some things that we kind of was like, oh, okay, there's some confirmation. There was some things we were like, okay, yeah, maybe that's a little confirmation for that. But these things, guys, I think we already knew, ain't it? He said that. He said what? He was eyeing him to do what? Y'all listen, man. Listen. Listen, y'all. This thing about Carlos and the allegations they're throwing out there against him. What would he see in that person? What would he see? You gotta be some type of desperate to go there. And we all know the spouse was some type of desperate. I'm wondering if she's thinking about the future, serious about a music career. Might not want to come off as messy and unwork. Yeah, I'm not mad at her for not saying what she wants to. I'm not mad at her for not telling us everything that she knows, because we know she knows a lot. We know she does. But here's the thing about that other person. That other person will do anything for views. Ain't it? That person will do anything for views. Running scams to get money, ain't it? He will sell his soul. This man is calling out for Tyler Perry. Like Tyler Perry like mess, but I don't think he like that kind of mess. Unfortunately, association is a downside. I agree. But is there any real tea though? Is there any real tea? Here's what we want to hear. Let me tell you what we want to hear. Here's what we want to hear. We want to hear the real truth about their financial situations. We already know what we know, but we want to hear it. We want to hear somebody tell us the truth about how they treat each other. These are the things we want to know, ain't it? Ain't it? Oh yeah, you get a check, definitely. I believe here's just what I believe. Here's what I believe. Okay? Here's what I believe. So, if you get Right. Right. Fortline. Right. Does he get Medicaid? Absolutely. How else is he getting all this stuff done? How else is he going to the doctor and just saying, hey, this hurts. I need an MRI. I mean, like the MRIs cost thousands of dollars. No one can just pay for that many MRIs in a month. You know what I'm saying? He had two in like 1 month. But anyways, here's what here's what I would like to know. If you get a check every month, right? And on top of that check you're getting, you get social media money, which you say is in the thousands of dollars. And then you got a working spouse. And then you got um whatever social media said spouse is getting. Where's all the money going? Oh yeah, I believe he would show that. I 100% believe he would show that. Yeah, you're getting food stamps. You're getting a check on the first. This person be so damn happy. It's the first. You know, this person be so damn happy when it's the first. We all be like, damn, it's the first. Because we got to pay bills again. You know what I'm saying? So, didn't manage his money properly. Number one. That's the number one thing. Wait, pay the rent. When? And why? I thought I thought she worked. Them designer bags and clothes weren't real, my guy. Them designer bags and clothes was not real. He would have been saying something. You know what? You know what? Listen. Listen, y'all. I'm eating candy. Um, I'm trying to stay up. Here's the thing. You know what? When it comes to beef with this person, you got to take the alleged beef with a grain of salt. Because look at how many times he's played like beef has been beef. You remember when the roach situation happened and Twin jumped in and made a joke about it? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? He said what? He will be living like he should be. That's my point. He should be living like a king. Let me tell y'all something. Here's what I always say. Unless you get millions of followers and endorsement deals, or if you're some big streamer, don't ever think that you can just jump into social media and make this your day job. True enough, he gets um some type of money from somebody every month, allegedly. We don't really know. But we think what we think. You should never jump into social media thinking that it's going to be your bread and butter forever. Because here's the thing, one thing can make people not watch your channel. One thing, and they can take your channel. And you're messed up forever. Every time I turn around, there's something new with this person. You know, every time. We had this made up beef with multiple people, guys. Made up beef with multiple people just for views. This is what social media does to you when you live off of it. When you live off of social media, you have to do something to keep the people watching. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was getting 20, let me tell y'all something. If something miraculously happened and I was getting, I'm going to even say $10,000 a month from social media, even if it were just for a year, do y'all know I wouldn't want for nothing? Huh? I wouldn't want for shit because I wouldn't be out here doing dumb stuff with that money. Yeah, you take care of some bills. Yeah, you buy yourself something nice. But you don't go out here pulling out Louis Vuitton bags out of a black gas station bag, showing off. You don't go out here getting a car that's old as hell and paying $1,000 a month for it. Everything paid, ain't it? That's how it's supposed to be. Everything paid. You sitting back. For a line, that's what was said. Out of their mouths. 20K monthly. You couldn't listen, guys. If things were okay there, said spouse wouldn't be working, guys. Said spouse wouldn't be working. Y'all believe me? When things were okay, people were saying, "Oh, I'm never gonna. We don't have to put our cash apps out there. We don't need y'all money. We don't need y'all's money." Ain't that what was said? Huh? Girl, listen, Shantae. This is exactly what I said. This is exactly what I said. When that car was bought, I said the same. I said, "Oh, he should have got him a truck. Should have got him a truck. Should have got him a what is it? A generator, a pressure washer, or whatever these guys need. Should have got him a trailer." Let me tell you something. Had it been a truck and a trailer, listen to me. Listen to me. Had it been a truck and a trailer, he could have had year round work, right? Because you could have got a lawnmower and a weed eater and went around cutting grass. You could have got, oh, at least pay that off. Absolutely. You could have got, you could have had detailing business going on. And people like to have their car detailed at home. You mean to tell me I can sit in my driveway and you're going to come and you're going to clean all up under my seats, wash my car, vacuum it out? That's a pretty good business to have. But see, let me tell you why that didn't happen. He can't be watched. You can't be watched. You might be going somewhere you ain't supposed to be going. He would have been making cash money, no tax. Do y'all know how many people half clean their cars? And I ain't talking about washing it. I'm talking about you going to the, to the car wash, you vacuuming out the spots. I do the shit. My car need to be detailed right now. Go to the car wash, half vacuum it out, vacuum out the little stuff you can see, you know, wipe down the dash and all of those things, and boom, you think your car's clean. You go on about your lives. You know what I'm saying? Look at you talking about a full detail like 150 to $200. Look at that. Just think if you get two a day, you get two people. If you get three people in 1 week that wants a detail, that's good money. Not allowed to socialize in public, ain't it? That's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because I understand some people aren't very smart when it comes to money. Some people aren't very smart when it comes to ideas on how to keep your money flowing. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. One time, recently, we were watching while he said that man had been outside for 10 hours. This was before he had that job. 10 hours. Doing what? You know what could have been going on for those 10 hours? Could have been somewhere cutting somebody's grass for money. Could have been somewhere detailing a car. Could volunteer. Hey, man, they live in a place where everybody's got a dog, right? Could have been out there saying, hey, man, I'll wash your dog for a few dollars. Want your dog have a bath? Anything you can do to be outside. If you want to be outside, be out there making something of it. You out there getting sunburned because you don't want to go in the house? Huh? If he did 3 weeks, he can have several days off and make decent money, ain't it? And just think about it. If he does a good job in a timely manner, now listen, most people don't want you messing around with their car all damn day long. You know what I'm saying? We want you to come clean up our car, maybe an hour, maybe, I don't know. I don't want you out there all day messing with my car. I want you to get it done, and I might got something I need to do. But if you do a good job you do it in a timely manner, you can have good business. You know what I'm saying? Because think about the people that'll be like, "Hey man, because your car ain't gonna need a full detail every single time it gets washed. Remember that. Your car ain't gonna need a full detail every single time you get it washed. Uh if you do, you ain't either one thing's going on. You ain't washing your car enough, or I don't know what the hell be going on in your car. Okay? Because most people don't have to get a full detail every single time. Think about it. You wash your car 2 or 3 times a week in the summertime after it rains or some shit, especially when it's pollen out. Now when the pollen is out, you washing your car every few days because you can't damn see shit. Hey Chucky. So after you've given this person a really good detail and they feel like, well, my car's a bit dirty, hey man, let's work out something. You come wash my car and vacuum it a little bit, and then that'd be a little cheaper. You can get continued business. You can get people to refer you to other people. You can get referrals. You cut my grass really good. You done a great job. You did it quick. I'm going to send you over to my friend's house. Let me tell y'all something and be clear. There's absolutely no reason for a man that knows how to do stuff to not have any money. There's no reason. You know how to cut grass. Boom, go cut grass. You know how to detail cars. Boom, go detail cars. If you know how to put brakes on somebody's car, do you know how much money you can make? You know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, you know how to do brakes. Take the wheel off, put the brakes on, whatever you do there. Put brakes on. When you go and take your car to a brake shop and get brakes on, they're trying to charge you around $300 a wheel or some shit. They're going to tell you all kinds of lies. They're going to break something and tell you, hey, your brake lines are broke. We got to put your whole new brake line. Little stuff like that. Think about it. Street mechanics are disappearing because these new cars tell you everything, and you got to have a computer to tell the damn car you've done something to it. You got to have a computer just to tell your damn car you had an oil change. Oh, he would love to work on cars, inside or out. Yeah, yeah. Street mechanics used to be you know what I'm saying? I knew several of them. You say, hey man, so and so is going on. There was nobody was taking their car somewhere for an oil change. You went to the street mechanic guy. He crawled up under your car, took the filter off it, put a new one on there, took your oil pan off, whatever they do, pop the plug out of it, however they do. Put some more oil in your car. You went on about life. You didn't have to use a computer or none of that. Nowadays, you have to take your car somewhere, or the damn thing gonna say, "Hey, we need an oil change." Gonna bug get a damn death. At least mine does. It don't bug me to death because I'm taking it. Mobile mechanics in Dallas, they will come to your house. See, that's awesome. And I bet you they make a lot of money because who got time to drop their car off somewhere? Think about it. You at work and you need something done to your car, they can come and do it while you at work. You get off, your car's done. You ain't got to make time to take your car to the mechanic. Isn't that great? That's great. But I don't know. I don't know everything. I always tell y'all that. I don't know everything, but I know some things make sense when it comes to money, and some things just don't make sense. It don't make sense for you to make a person sit up under you when they could be out making some money. That don't make sense. It don't. There was something else I wanted to talk about tonight. Um, there was something else I wanted to talk about. I forgot now. I forgotten. I was going to put that. Y'all know yesterday. Y'all remember yesterday we paid for that audio yesterday, and we didn't get what we wanted from that audio. I I don't know. I didn't listen to it before we got it. I didn't post it. I didn't think that anybody really wanted me to post it, to be honest with you. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't. I didn't go live today because I was giving you guys a break. I like to give y'all a break. I don't think y'all be want to see me every day. Bossy 45 though, what audio? We got an audio from Roster Ray of her conversation with them. Bossy 45 and thank you, Miss Fit. Um Bossy 45 cussed out Peach McIntyre today on live. Bobblehead knows nothing about working on just cleaning them. Right. Yeah, I know that. I was just throwing something out there. I know you listen, you better not have him work on your car. You better just have him clean it. I'm telling you that he'll clean the hell out of it because he what they say, he's on the spectrum. That was so funny with Bossy and Peach. I thought it was hilarious. I made a video on it. I made a video on it. I didn't I'm not posting it until tomorrow because I've already posted something today. I'm trying to post something on this YouTube every day. I got to keep my numbers up. Um but listen, Bossy had a valid point. What is going on with Peach? I saw her battling some guy and she was just fishing around. I don't know how they do it because I've never battled. I see Alvo doing it and I see Charles doing it. I don't know how they do it, but they fish around looking for somebody to battle. And I saw Peach battling some young guy. The guy had no, the guy, they ended the battle. The guy had like 12 points and Peach had like 30 something points. Are her people done with her? Are they sick of her? What's going on there? Is Peach people, are they done with her? Peach got to make that money or Wood will leave. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Listen, she's forever got ties to him because Isn't he the father of some of those children? I don't know if he's the father of all of them, but isn't he the father of some of those kids? He gets hall passes. He can do whatever he wants to do. I don't even think, from what people say, I don't follow her. And all I know is what I come across from what other people are posting. And you know, when other people are posting something, you kind of get half the story, right? You kind of just get half the story. So, from what I'm seeing, he lives for the weekend because on the weekends, he gets to be himself. He don't need no hall pass. He do what he want. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. He don't need no damn hall pass. But she better keep that money coming. You heard me? She better keep that money coming. He need that. He's got to get fly for them girls out there. But what I'm asking is, are the people sick of her? Because she ain't been getting no money on battling because, like Bossy said, why you over here knocking on my window? On my screen or whatever Bossy said. Bossy said, why you over here knocking on my screen? You ain't been over here asking me to battle. Why you over here? Because you know, at one point in time, I think she was like a high level battle person. You know what I'm saying? She was a high level battle person. And, you know, she was probably battling the people who had really, really, really good people that follow them, right? Somebody said we don't need a break. Yo. But I think she was high level at some point. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember when Relly B and so were battling every day? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? So Relly B told so, I'm not battling you anymore because my sister doesn't want me to. Pretty much that's what he said, right? I see him on live more now than I've ever seen him on live. That battle money ain't rolling in like it was, okay? That battle money ain't rolling in like it was. And I want to ask y'all something. Say for instance you got an op. Oh yeah, this listen. Let me pin your comment. I'm gonna give you an example. You're doing absolute. You are on track. Say for instance you got an op, right? And you and your op have an opportunity to make money together, but y'all don't have to see each other. Y'all don't have to deal with each other. Y'all just out here making money together, right? Would you take that opportunity? Would you? If somebody said, hey, we know you don't like so and so, but there's money that can be made. Y'all ain't got to like each other. Y'all ain't got to play like you like each other. All y'all got to do is click a button. Would you make that money? I think they should have just I think Relly B should have just kept making that money as long as he could. Get it while the getting is good. People was getting tired anyway. You understand what I'm saying? People were getting tired, but he was making money because the people who don't like that other person was liking him. Because at the end of the day, I don't think many people like him either. Right? You understand what I'm getting? It was Joe with that I don't need to beg. But then he missed the hell out of that money. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I was telling y'all, hey, yo, 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 I want to battle Charles. Let me tell y'all something. The day where I told Joe I was the one, when I went over there to that panel, okay, they were talking about me. Multiple people said, hey, 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 hey. I'm getting people sending me messages in Facebook, people sending me messages in TikTok. Just so happened I was on Facebook when I got the message that they were talking about me on TikTok. So I went over to TikTok and I went over to my page. I jumped on live. Everybody immediately jumped in there and like, yo, they're over here talking about y'all on this. They're talking about you mostly. I jumped right over there, right? I had them blocked. I unblocked them. I jumped right over there. I said, yo, I'm here. I literally said that. They let me up in the panel. So and so was saying, don't let her up till she shows her face. I should have just showed my face and shut him up right there. But I was like, no, I'm not giving you, that just because you said it. When I got on said panel, there was multiple people on there. I was the only one getting gifts. When I got off said panel, listen, while I was on said panel, people were sending me cars, galaxies, shit I ain't never seen before. I made about $300 just for talking to Joe for just a few minutes. Yeah, I had like 20,000 points. At that point in time, I wasn't even getting gifts like that. I didn't even know what the hell was going on. When I ended the live, they was like, when I saw that money, I was like, yo, who the hell sent me all of that? It was people that I don't even think followed me. The point was, people was happy at the way that I was handling him. People were happy that I wasn't letting him turn me into a nasty person. He called me out of my name. He said all kinds of stuff. I never let him turn me into that. I never called him anything else. People who didn't like him were sending me gifts. This is why I said I want to battle Charles. I don't know how to battle. I think battling will probably stress me the hell out because the only way I want to battle is if I can do what I normally do, which is talk to you guys, and then it just be battling going on. I don't want to be in there telling y'all to give me 15 more donuts. What are you doing? Hold on, y'all. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, sorry. A lot of people don't like him, even his own family. Heavy on the family, ain't it? But when I said that on that live to him, oh, he came back and he just let me have it. Oh, my family will shut social media down if someone says something about me. I said, well, damn, nobody in his family much don't have social media because everybody's saying something. Thank you, Chucky. You was happy for me. I held my composure because here's how I feel about things, guys. Why would I let somebody that I don't want to meet, that I'm not gonna meet, that I don't feel the same way about that feels he feels about me? Why would I let him upset me? Why would I do that? Why would I have went in there and let him upset me? No. I don't care what he says to me. I'm not upset. You know what? You waiting on the supporters to make good videos about him. Ever since I showed myself, I think he fancied the fact of, well, you know what? She probably don't look no better than me. You know that? Ever since I showed myself, he has been on me tenfold. Okay? Attacking me on all platforms. Okay? That's why my videos are limited here. Because I've had to fight this page and this for too many. I've listen. I've had 6 appeals on this page. Okay, and my TikTok, I had so many restrictions the last few days on TikTok from him that it's been crazy. Gifts being suspended multiple times. Reused content is what he throws at me. Bullying, harassing is what he throwed at me once. I wasn't bullying or harassing. He hates me. And, I love that for him. I love that for him, you know, because why? Why? Because he thinks that I'm taking his people away. He gave them to me. He gave those people to me. He blocked them. He blocked them. He gave me every single person I have. It's wild that I don't hate him. Why would I? Why should I? You know, that's the way I feel about it. Why should I? Because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing it out of spite. Sometimes I poke the bear because he been undone something to me. He been came to my page and done something stupid. So sometimes I poke the bear, but I do this for fun. I don't do this to be hated. I don't do this to get people to hate him. I don't do these things for any of that. I do this for fun because I like to do it. That's the only reason why. That man hates a lot of people. I'm probably just number one right now, but he hates a lot of dang people. Thanks, BMJ. Who is Red Nail Lady? You know what, Chucky? That's how I feel about it. I told my chat multiple times, I can't think of a single person that I hate. There's people that I don't like. There's people that I don't deal with. There's people that I don't associate with. But hate, I don't think anybody's done anything to me to where I hate them. I mean, seriously, I don't think anybody's done that. I can't think of a one person that I hate. What video? What video I need? Red Nail Lady was on the panel the other day. She was on the panel the other day. Y'all, let me tell y'all about the panels. Let me tell y'all, I won't keep y'all all night because, like, today, y'all, listen, we was on here a long time last night. We jumped off of here, jumped on TikTok. Listen, I was tired today. I'm still tired. Listen, I don't like the panels. I hate the panels. Sometimes the panels are out of control and I get overstimulated. You have the panels. Sometimes people jump in the panels. Multiple people are talking. They're messy. Yeah. I went over to the panel and I tried to come. My people, we were there. And my people were wanting me to speak. My people were saying, hey, she's here. Troll's here. Let her up. Troll got let up, but Troll didn't get a chance to speak. Okay. I don't like panels. I don't want to do panels. Panels stress me out because at the end of the day, I just want to ask one or two questions and drop out. That's it. I realized that I didn't like panels when I used to have a lot of people requesting up in my panel, you know? And one time we did a live, and y'all might not remember this, but we did a live. We had finished our live, and Miss Hillary was requesting. She was like, I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. And I let her up. And then she started saying a bunch of stuff. And then the next thing I know, I let Nakai up because she was like, well, let him up. He's got something to say. And then he said something. And then we ended up, and I barely even had a chance to speak. They were just going on and on and on and on and on and on. And at that point in time, I said, you know what? I'm done with panels. Where's the clip? A red tail. I'm so damn tired. Where's the clip of red nail lady? Where? Is it in my DMs? It's on ABC. I saw the clip of red on ABC. Well, BMJ telling me she got it. Ken told me to upload it on YouTube, so I'm waiting. Okay, I got you. I got you. Oh, it's 20 minutes. Yo. Well, dear God, we're going to have to do that on TikTok Live tomorrow. Your jaw going to drop when you listen to we doing that on TikTok tomorrow. I don't think I can do it on here because I don't think I can do it on here. Does it have a lot of cussing? Cuz you definitely, if you're monetized, you forgot you was working. What time tomorrow? 2 o'clock. We're going live 2 p.m. Eastern. It's worth the 20 minutes. We're doing it tomorrow. We can't do it tonight. I gotta go to sleep tonight. Oh dear God. uh, I gotta figure out how to turn on gifts, y'all. I don't even know what the gifts do. Can I set a reminder? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, hold on. What's this say? Intelligent people don't have to curse to get a point across. So no cussing. Yes. See, that's good. See, the reason why I was asking is because if it was going to get played on YouTube on my channel, I wouldn't dare put the YouTube only allows a certain number of curse words when it comes to ads in your videos or however they do their monies. And so yeah, they don't like you saying bad words on the tube. Yeah. Somebody say I love when women cuss. Listen, sometimes I break character and I say a few bad words on TikTok and I apologize. I apologize for them, but trust, sometimes you have to say bad words and I can cuss like a sailor. I will send the link to group chat when it's done. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Yes. Okay, so we've been on here an hour and 22 minutes. Keisha, what cussing did she say? What cussing did she say, Keisha? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna listen to a 20-minute video of somebody reading so and so. Yeah. 2 p.m. Eastern. That's what we're doing. TikTok. We're doing it on the talk. I didn't go TikTok live today. I gave y'all a break. I figured sometimes y'all want a break from me, right? I figured sometimes y'all want a break from me. Yeah, we're gonna review the clips of Red Nail Lady. Is that her name on TikTok? Red Nail Lady? Because I'm trying to figure out why y'all keep calling her Red Nail Lady. Is that her TikTok name? Oh my god, y'all said yeah. Girl. Okay. Okay, Red Nail Lady. Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all something and be clear. Be clear. We can talk about anything. This is Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is meant for us to talk about whatever we want to talk about, right? We can talk about anything. People tell me, hey, you don't stop. You need to stop talking about X, Y, and Z. Listen, as long we have a good time talking about X, Y, and Z. We have a very good time talking about X, Y, and Z. We laugh, we joke. We're going to talk about X, Y, and Z as long as y'all want to talk about X, Y, and Z. And then when that X, Y, and Z is up, we'll talk about another X, Y, and Z. It's not personal for me. It's fun. It just so happens that a lot of things I say about X, Y, and Z either comes true or he's already done the shit. You know what I'm saying? He's already did it. And the fact that I got a pretty good memory doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said it's always fun. Thank you. We just be trying to have a good time. That's it. We just be trying to have a good time. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We ain't bullying nobody. We're not pushing anybody around. We just having a good time. You wish it was my full-time job. Girl, listen. I got a 11-year-old kid and school's out and she gotta eat. I got school clothes to buy. I got a husband. We need insurance. We got jobs. We got stuff to do. I listen. Social media will stress you the hell out. When I slip and curse to be funny. You know what, y'all? Let me tell y'all what happened. The other day, I don't know what happened the other day. The other day, I was pissed off a little about something that he said. And I started saying a bunch of cuss words. I didn't see my aunt in there, best mom. I didn't see best mom in there. So when I got off the live, best mom's son called me, my cousin. And he was like, you know you ain't got no filter. And I was like, what? He said, Mom heard you say all them cuss words. I said, no, nobody told me she was in the live. Nobody told me she was. Nobody told me she was in there. So I called her and apologized. She said, no, don't worry about it. You be having me laughing. So they listen in on the live because they laugh too. They like, but see, they know this is me. I've been this way. And just with a filter around her, you know. So it just tickled me to death. I was like, oh dear God, she's gonna be mad at me. So I called her. And I was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, no. She's like, we had a good time. She said it caught me off guard, but we just laughed. I don't even know what I said. I probably said something terrible. I'm not taking no breaks from Charles. Thank you so much. I love being here for y'all. You know, I love y'all. We get on here and we have a good time. And people hate that about us, you know? And at some point, we gotta understand. I don't think every time that I'm getting restrictions that is Joe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that every time I'm getting restrictions. Oh yeah, he going live tomorrow. Yeah, he's going live tomorrow. He didn't go live today. Here's why. He was probably really hungover. He was probably super hungover. Okay. BMJ. Yeah. I got, I mean, even though someone's blocked on your page, y'all know it don't take nothing to start a new TikTok. It don't take nothing to start a new Facebook. It don't take nothing to start a new YouTube. You can do this stuff. It don't even make sense to block nobody. You know? See, look, going in and telling people to drop people. Was it that little lady that the video I posted? Wait, he went live today. Did he? Damn it. Okay, so tomorrow we got a lot going on. Tomorrow we got a lot going on because y'all know I can't Oh, y'all know what? Peggy, y'all know what? Didn't he say that the surgery was put off to the 4th or 5th? Didn't he say it was put off to the 4th? Ain't it? No, he didn't go live. That's why. Oh, it's tomorrow. He's still going live tomorrow because you know why? He gonna forget about that lie. He gonna forget about that lie. Because it is supposed to be tomorrow, ain't it? If he go lie tomorrow, he lied to us. He said it was after his birthday. Yeah. Uh-huh. He sure did. Hmm. Well, we'll see tomorrow, ain't it? He gonna make up some. Yeah, he gonna make up another excuse. He gonna forget he told us that. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna forget he told us. They canceled it again. Let me tell you something. If they cancel it again, they just don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. That's what that is. Oh yeah, he gonna be on live tomorrow. Oh yeah, he gonna forget because here's the thing: we it's been proven to us. Okay, it's been proven to us that the money ain't okay because they've been going hard on live for weeks, right? And then they had to take a flight and they had to get a hotel and they had to do all of these other things. So they need to build that check up for the next round of pay for the tube. Oh yeah, he got government. Whatever's happening is going to be paid for by insurance. It is not something that you have to pay for yourself. No, absolutely not. He better not go back to that hookah bar. Not after the video I sent over there. That hookah bar took his stuff down. You off tomorrow and ready? Oh yeah, we doing it. We're doing it 2 p.m. We're gonna be on time because I'm getting off work on time. And I missed the live today, and we got a lot to cover tomorrow. Tomorrow we gotta cover whatever radio did off Neta Archives page. I know Neta Archives got it. We've got to cover Red Fingernails. What's her name again? Yes, I will be here in repost gang. Yes, Red Nail Lady. Boom. I said red fingernail. Yo, I'm exhausted. I'm getting off of here in a minute. In a minute. Yeah, we doing it tomorrow because I think I'm done with the telltale things about so and so. I don't want to know no more. I don't want to know anymore. Yeah, nothing's new. Nothing is new. So that's that on that. Oh yeah, we going to listen to Red Nail Lady tomorrow. And I'm not gonna, y'all know how I am. Listen, I like to I like to do the blind reactions. So that's why I don't want to listen to her tonight because I don't want to I don't want to do that on YouTube because I don't want nobody saying they were bullied on this page. And, y'all know how that works. So, we tread lightly over here, but it goes down on TikTok. We tread lightly over here, but it goes down on TikTok. Why does YouTube take so long to upload stuff? If it's 20 minutes, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fresh reactions, because y'all get to y'all really get to see what my brain is saying, because I don't have time to think about that. It just be a reaction. And I told some people, some people were saying, hey, we should be in his lives so we can see what's happening. And every time we're in the live, we do it so much. Every time we're in the live, which is I've decided to not do lives, his, go live while he's live anymore. Because y'all know what y'all tell me all the time, and what I be trying to do is rewind. I be like, rewind. Y'all be like, rewind. And we can't because we're live. So it's so much better when I don't watch and we just go live right after. Where you say, I get off tomorrow at 1 so I can be home with the kids. Listen, the grocery bills are kicking all of our asses. And listen, I only got one kid. I used to go to the store Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's it. Okay. I had to go to the store yesterday. I went to the store today. I ain't going tomorrow, but I'm probably going to have to go definitely Friday. The grocery store bill is out of control. They need to give every parent food stamps in the summertime because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like my husband, he's a sweet tooth guy. He loves snacks. Oh my God, he loves snacks. And it's enough. It's enough with both of them and their snacks. And then food. Oh, God almighty. Your daughter going to summer school. Oh my God. See? Yeah. Yeah. The grocery bill's beating us up. Yeah. So I don't know, man. And then the stuff's so expensive. Like, dang. But you gotta eat. You gotta feed your kids. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what else we supposed to do. I don't. Y'all know what? When I be on timeout on Facebook, I mean on Facebook, on YouTube, my videos go crazy. Thousands of views. Fast. And then when they turn my money on, see, I done been in timeout so many times. This is so damn crazy. But my videos be, see, when you're monetized on YouTube, and your views start dropping, they start telling your ass, hey, you be getting them emails. Put out more interviews. I mean, interviews. Put out more videos. Put out more videos. Put out more videos. And you're trying to put out more videos, but you got other shit to do. So you know what I've been doing? I've been taking my pre-recorded videos and doing commentary over them and putting videos. I ain't had time to record myself doing shit. Okay? I ain't had time. In New York, kids get EBT for the summer. Well, they ain't doing that shit in Tennessee. And I don't think they're doing it in Georgia either. $6.49 for a loaf of bread. Ain't that crazy? Knowing it's the summertime, people gonna be eating sandwiches. But this administration, they don't care. They don't care. That's crazy. And then in a minute, before we know anything, they're gonna be saying, hey, it's time to buy school clothes. We know y'all just left Disney World. Well, it's time, y'all. It's time for you to snap back into reality. Girl, listen, you can't get a break. That's why I'm so proud to have you guys, because this extra social media stuff is really helping. It's helping. East, East Tennessee. The recall on the water. We gonna end up putting school clothes on layaway. Girl, did they stop layaway altogether? Let me tell you, I used to have a friend, and she was very, very smart about it. You know, she would, her kids are grown now. She would start her layaway. This was back when you can do layaway. I don't even know if you can still do layaway. Can you still do layaway? She would do a Walmart layaway. She would start her kids Walmart layaway in the summertime for Christmas. And then she would pay on it and have it out. uh, hey, Ellen, I ain't far. Look up the recall. Good old days, wasn't it? But see, I used to, at the time when she was doing this, I didn't have children. We was in our 20s. When she was doing this, I didn't have children. And I didn't have my only child till I was 36. So I used to go with her because I thought it was fun. You get to go shopping, you get to put the stuff up, pay a little money for a few. I don't even know how long it took her, because I would go with her to do the shopping because I liked it. I didn't have any children, but I like to go and watch them pick out the toys. And then um I would go with her to pick it up to help her, get it. But yeah, layaway used to be the junk for people with children. I never got a chance to experience that though. You know that? I never got a chance. Because when my baby was born, I think layaway was over. I don't know. But she was an only child, so I didn't I didn't do layaway for her. I'm buying school clothes now. My daughter wears uniforms. See, uniforms was so easy. Mine wore uniforms this past year, and it's so damn easy and it's cheaper because all you really had to do was keep some shoes. You had to buy shoes. Now, trust, I had to buy a bunch of white polos, because they weigh something on them and it's over. But uniforms, I think they should make that a whole thing until the people get to high school where they can buy their own shit. Because listen, them kids go out of them clothes fast. Foot Locker used to have layaway. What? Girl. Burlington? Wow. I missed out on layaway, y'all. I missed out. I didn't have a family back when layaway was a thing. I didn't have a family then. Wow. They better start layaway back up. I'm telling you that right now, because with the way economy going, Christmas gonna be canceled for a lot of kids. Christmas gonna be canceled. Yeah, I started buying my own stuff in high school. I had a job. Right, me too. Like they need to, cause a lot of these high schoolers can work and go to work and buy your own Jordans or whatever they buying these days. Y'all know I've never had a pair of Jordans. I never wanted a pair. I feel like they were boy shoes. I didn't want them. I've never had a pair of Jordans. Paying for it took over layaway. Ah, yeah, I never had a pair. I never wanted a pair. I like to see the boys in them, and I like to see a lot of the girls. I ain't never wanted a pair of them. Yep. Okay, so listen, we're coming up on 2 hours. I would talk to y'all all night long, and I gotta go to work in. Ooh, I got 4 hours to get up. 4 hours. Being that I work from home, I still have to be dressed because they look in at our asses. They making sure you ain't sitting at their computer with your damn nightgown on. You still better have some clothes on, at least from the waist up. So you still got to get dressed. I still got to get dressed. I still got to punch in at 5. The good thing is I don't have to drive anywhere. That's the only good thing. So 5 to 2. Or 1:30. Typically it'd be 1:30. That's why I'm always usually able to get on at 2. 5 a.m. to 1:30 or 2. Yeah, I'm finna go to bed. I did this last night. We was on here forever, and then this morning I was like, oh my God, it really is it time? Girl, I'm exhausted. But listen, yeah, we're gonna get off. Tomorrow, we're gonna do Red Nail Lady. We're gonna do radios live from Netta Archives. And we're gonna so and so's gonna go live too. So we got a lot going on tomorrow. So y'all get ready. I'm gonna go to bed. Or I'm gonna try to. I don't know. Last night I got off live and I had this burst of energy. I couldn't even go to sleep. But tonight I think I'm big to differ. I might need to go to bed because I'm tired. So listen, thank you guys so much. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the gifts that y'all attempted to give to me that I haven't figured out how to turn on. But I'm going to figure it out next time. And y'all have a good night. And we are going live. I'm gonna set a reminder too. I'm gonna set a reminder at lunchtime tomorrow. So I'm gonna set a reminder about 11-ish. And it's on. So thank you guys. I love you guys. Get ready for Olivia's prom. Hey, girl, I'm gonna be Niagara Falls crying, girl, my baby. Lord. Y'all have a good night, good night, good night. And we back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Good night, y'all.